All right, welcome back. I'm nearly finished with this painting. I wish I'd had you in here a little while ago. Um, I did a very light, there's like 3 or 4 layers of color, each one lighter than the one before. And the last layer, I actually took a big fan brush and just scumbled out the last layer I did. And then now I'm coming in for the last layer, and doing just a little bit of warm white on some of those ones. That's probably enough. Okay, I think I'm done with the windows. Okay, there's just a couple bits that are bothering me a little bit. Let me go ahead and tackle them. And then I've got some flowers on the bushes I want to add a little bit. Evidently I need to clean these brushes. The things that are bothering me are, there's just a few spots that are just too dark, too much contrast. Like right here, here, this downspout. So I'm mixing up a neutral, dark black. That's B-L-E-C-K, dark black. But opaque, because it's a little bit lighter than what's there. Still dark, but lighter than what's there. So it's opaque, of course. And just going to come in here and not obliterate those spots, but just smudge them up a little bit with some light stuff, so they're not quite so punchy. Just a little too punchy. It's a good word for it. By the way, Mr. YouTube, any music that you hear in the background is not mine. It's being played by people in whose house I am painting. So I started this job tonight out in the front yard, painting this house. And then we dodged 2 thunderstorms, but the third one we didn't dodge. So they and their friends helped me rush inside an hour or 2 ago. So I'm finishing up this painting in the comfort of their den. So I'm right inside that front door as I paint right here. So yeah, just lightening up a number of little areas here. I've got just enough liquid on my brush so that this stuff will dry fairly quickly. I don't want it taking days for my client for this to dry. Leaving the painting here with them. By the way, let me reiterate, it is always legal, quote unquote, it's always a good idea to do a little bit of opaque paint. No, I don't mean that. A little bit of paint that's slightly lighter than what's already there. Slightly lighter than what's already there. That's the key word. Slightly lighter than what's already there is always a pleasant effect. Always a nice touch. Now, I'm trying to be careful not to obliterate, what I'm covering up. I'm leaving little bits of the dark stuff peeking around the edges. Let me do this and then sit back and take and this, and sit back and take a look at this. Okay, definitely better, but actually can use a little bit more up here. I think that's all right. Oh. You could say I'm anti-lining my painting. It was a little bit too liney earlier, and I'm de-lining it. Well, I've got this rather neutral tone, mid-tone, neutral tone, maybe just a few bits of things like this railing. And this railing, good enough, very good. Now, what do I have left? A little bit of highlights on the bushes, flowers on the bushes. I think the green lawn grass in the front needs just a little bit of attention. Okay, flowers. Let's do, they definitely requested flowers on their bushes in front. So I've got them sort of hinted at, but let's get them a little bit more pronounced. And then I think we'll be done with that's enough pink. I'm amassing a big pile of brushes over here that need washing eventually. But I don't want to take time to do it right now. Now, we mix up, oh wait, I'm sorry. Let me get this crepe myrtle. And it's a purple-ish crepe myrtle. Let me get that taken care of. Crepe myrtles are my favorite North Carolina flowering tree. The blossoms last for a couple months, a long time. And the trees are beautiful even when they're bare in the winter, because their trunks are so fascinating, nice shapes, nice to paint any time of year. But they're quite spectacular in bloom. Here's the way I paint almost everything, but especially flowers. Layer number one, a darkish layer, and then come back and do something lighter on top of that. Can you guys see this? Yeah, okay. And the crepe myrtle blossoms go out like in sort of a spear shape from the center of the tree. Very distinctive shape. Ain't that right? Don't tell anybody, but I'm being watched. Don't ever invite me to your house to do a painting. I don't know when to go home. Oh. And then even a third layer, lighter still, just a few highlights in this lightest purple pink color. I'm painting with 2 hands as fast as I can.
Hey, we're here all night.
Yeah, they're threatening to go to bed without me. And we're all laughing, hoping they're kidding.
We like you, but we don't want to go to bed with you, man.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. That'd be even worse.
It wasn't part of
That
it.
did that did sound kind of weird.
It'll be a
Didn't
whole different payment plan.
it? Oh, funny. Okay, almost done. I promise.
Hey, take your time. If it was only this easy to make our yard look good, but look
Yeah,
at that.
seriously. Those
That crepe
blooms.
myrtle's awesome. That does look like how it looks when it blooms.
Yeah, good.
It's,
Is that the right color?
yeah, beautiful.
And I know more of your brushes had more red, but I think more red would be a mistake.
Yeah.
So I think just those.
A nice touch, yeah.
I'll do a little bit with the grass. Not much. Is that Pandora you're playing?
Yes.
Yeah.
What station is it?
Uh,
Old People Like Us station?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. This is a
70s?
Cat Stevens Pandora.
Is it really? Because I have a
Yeah.
Cat Stevens Pandora. It doesn't have this stuff. Mine must be trained different. That's funny. I do have a Cat Stevens station. Isn't that funny?
You do the thumbs up and thumbs down.
Yeah. I do too. I must have thumbed different things.
Happens.
So, a big part of my philosophy of painting, if you will, is, I can do realism. I can make this look real, if that was the objective.
Uh-huh.
But in my opinion, the viewer gets the biggest kick out of a painting when you sort of have to finish it in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't explain everything. In other words, I sort of want this to look like grass, but I'm not going to paint grass because I want your brain to go, oh, that's grass. Of course, yeah, it looks just like grass. Same thing with everything else.
You don't
Obviously.
have the definition of the shingles, but obviously they're there.
Yeah, and the stonework here.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't do what I call tongue painting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Drawing the thing, drawing every little thing. I want sort of like to make it look like, I dropped the painting in a paint factory or, something exploded, but accidentally produced, a dead ringer of your house.
Colors are brilliant.
Good, yeah.
It's brilliant.
That myrtle is perfect with the window behind it.
Yeah.
The light.
I like that spot. I like that little bit too.
Oh yeah, those little guys do have a little bit of white on them.
Yeah, a little bit of energy down there.
Nice.
Now, before I leave, believe it or not, before I leave, one day we're gonna leave.
No.
I'm gonna paint the top and the bottom. This,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
the sides are painted, but I'll paint the top and the bottom and put a wire on it. Okay, so it's all ready to hang,
Yeah.
so you don't have to mess with that. And this stuff over here is still too much energy, getting too much attention. So I am just literally doing what it looks like I'm doing, scribbling.
What do you think?
Yeah, anything you would change?
Anything that you would
Feel
like
free
to
to.
see that you don't? Any, like, a little bit more white, or? Why don't you go a little closer and
Yeah,
take
come
a
up here and
at
look.
it?
While I clean brushes.
Are you still recording?
Yeah, I am. So feel free to speak right in the microphone, Mike. Yeah, great. Glad to have that freedom. Mike, to say anything?
I wouldn't change a thing. I think it's beautiful. It's perfect. That is really awesome. Front door.
You
looks
can
neat.
continue to think about it.
Yeah, the steps up there.
Do you think any more, like, little, just a little bit of white?
White stuff, like flowers?
On the right side, or
Yeah.
no? Or do you think that's enough? Kind of like he did on the left?
Mm.
It's not a bad idea. I think of it in terms of not flowers, but energy.
Yeah.
Do we want, could we use more energy over here? And
Yeah, just like you did on
It's
the left, but
possible.
just a little bit on the right? It brightens up a little bit on the right
Uh-huh.
side.
Now, okay, then there actually were there's some bushes or plants of some
Mhm.
kind right down here. And here we don't want much energy.
Yeah.
But I can come in here like this with a real subtle green color, and you still
Yeah.
get your bushes without screaming, look at me, look at me.
Right,
Does that
yeah.
make sense?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's better.
That's nice.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah. Exactly. Same thing here.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. That kind
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
So then you ask yourself, well, at what point
Yeah,
you could quit?
Oh, yeah.
Because
Exactly.
you can really
No,
fiddle it to death.
that looks nice, just like a little
Just
spark
a
on the
little
right
bit.
hand side.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's nice. Wow.
Well, she must love you, Mike.
I know she does. Lucky guy, lucky guy.
That's sweet.
This is awesome.
When's your birthday?
September 11th. We're coming back, right? We're coming back.
It's terrible. Not even.
Come back and beat the
kidding,
badminton
totally
set.
kidding.
In the backyard.
Yeah.
Backyard. Oh my, that is. Phew.
Well, this has really been fun. And right now all the videos are on my YouTube. I'm going to put links to them on my Facebook.
Yeah. And before
And
you
I
leave,
think-
I need your help finding
Okay,
that, 'cause
okay.
I cannot find it.
Excellent,
in
okay.
Either of the.
I'm going to hang up with you guys. Thanks for watching. Let me show you the finished painting, kind of straight front on. There you go, finished painting. I'll post the photograph later. Thanks for watching.